Welcome back. So I haven't done a video for ages. I've just been doing so much nail art. I've been really enjoying it. But I wanted to do the Scream set that I done yesterday, that you would have seen on my shorts. This one is just a 4-cover tip. These are acrylics that I've just done. But this one's gone a little bit lumpy. Sorry, I've got gel polish all over me. It's gone a little bit lumpy around there. I don't know why. Yeah, I put a matte top coat on all of them just to make it easier to draw. Now, this was really hard to do. I'm dropping everything. This one was hard to do because I'd done the black and then I went in with the white afterwards. And I don't know whether to do the white first and then just go around with the black afterwards. But I think that just might be, again, a bit too hard. So I'm just going to do what I done yesterday. Yeah, so I'm starting with the hardest one first. It's not hard. Well, it's a little bit hard. But this is what I'm just going to do. So obviously these nails are a lot wider. So I'm having to take that into account. I mean, this has gone lumpy as well there. But hopefully once... It's probably just where I haven't filed it properly, in all fairness. Okay, right. So I'm going to start up here, I think, and just bring it around. It doesn't have to be perfect because we do go in and just kind of like fill it out. So I wouldn't stress too much, okay? Don't stress too much. So these tips I did pinch. I used my little pincher. These are the square tips, but they're so wide. So I did end up just like pinching it. So that I'm hoping might be big enough. I mean, let me measure it up, kind of. So I'm just going to make it a bit bigger up here. So how has everybody been? Have you all been good? I've been a little bit ill, to be honest. I don't know what's wrong. My rib, well, my dog was playing with his toy. Let me get the actual polish instead of using that. Yeah, my dog was playing with his toy and oh my God, he had a new ball and he was ragging it and he whacked me in the back with it. It hurt only for like a couple of seconds. And then it was gone. But 2 days later, my rib in my back, going all the way round to the side, has been quite painful. Like really painful. Like I can't cough. I can't sneeze. Like if I try to blow my nose or anything like that, it really hurts. I did ring the doctors about it yesterday because this was like 6 days ago now. And I just thought, oh, it'd get better. But it hasn't. So whenever I need to cough or something, I end up, or even just blow my nose, even if it's just like a little bit of a cough, I do end up having to bend down to do it. I have to. Yeah, so I rang the doctors, told, obviously, if you're in the UK, you have to have like, well, my doctors anyway, you have to have a telephone consultation first before they will see you. So I spoke to him and he told me I need to go to like my local A&E. So he rang them and, you know, they were expecting me. I told him I know it's not like my rib. It feels like more of like the muscle. And it was. Oh my God. Sorry, 1 second. I'm dropping oh shit. Dropping everything. There we go. Yeah, so he rang them. And they were like, yeah, let's go. So anyway, so I went up there and all they did, the nurse seen me, started touching my ribs. And I was like, look, it's fine. It's not my ribs. It is just my, like the muscle, I want to say. I mean, I don't know if it was the muscle, but that's what it felt like. And yeah, she was just like, well, it's not your ribs. Your ribs are fine. All that sort of stuff. I'll just cure this for a second. So I'm just curing. I've just done the second coat off camera of the black. Yeah, so I went up there and I was really confused because I was supposed to be going up there for an x-ray. That's why the doctors rang them. And all the nurse did was just check my ribs and said because it's not painful when she's touching my ribs, then there's nothing wrong with my ribs. My ribs are fine. She still said that it can take 6 weeks to heal, gave me a piece of paper and told me to take loads of painkillers. So I'm like, well, what is it then? If you're saying it's not my ribs, but you're giving me like medication and stuff, then what is it? Anyway, wake up this morning, absolute agony again. I think it is the muscle there, but I think I might have torn it. But these ibuprofen and things are just not working for me, okay? It's not working for me. So I need something else. So I'm gonna now fill this in. This is what I'd done last time, and yeah, it's not the easiest to do, I'm not gonna lie. So I want one eye here. I mean, it's not the easiest. Yeah, so I have got the doctors ringing me today, just because I am still in a lot of pain. Like I really am struggling to cough. And I know it's not like my chest or anything, because she checked my oxygen levels and they were 100%. So those are fine. It looks a bit weird at the moment. It will look good when it's done. Yeah, she did check quite a lot. Yeah, it was just it wasn't nice, I'm not gonna lie. So I've been in quite a lot of pain, to be honest. I'm just gonna fill all this in now. Yeah, so because I've been doing so much gel polish, like designs and stuff, and just playing around, and I absolutely love it. I genuinely do. Down there. What the issue for me is that I've been doing so much of it. I never used to use that many gel polishes. I just mainly used to do like acrylics and stuff. And what's happened is I'm running out, because I've been mainly using white and like black gel polish. I've actually had to tip my white one upside down on my palette and just let it drip out, because there's only a bit in the bottom, but the actual brush won't reach it. So I have ordered some, but they do take 5 to 7 days to come, so I'm having to wait for that to arrive. I'm just going to fill this in and just go over the eyes with black. It's going to be easier. Can you see what I mean? I should have just gone in with black, with white like this. And I was going to do that, but I was worried I wouldn't be able to get it right, so I didn't bother. But I kind of just wish that I did. Because I've got to go back in with black again in a minute. Ugh. God. Yeah, so I have got a lot. I think it's like 20 gel polishes I've got coming. Can't wait. I'm in desperate need of them. Right, okay, so I'll cure this now. I'll probably just go over a few of the dark bits and I will be back. So I'm going to go in with some black. I'm running out of this as well. Might have to tip this up in a minute. There is quite a lot in the bottom. It's just the brush holder thing won't reach. Right, eyes. Mr. Eyes. I have been loving doing these designs. Really, really, really have. Been really enjoying it. Yeah, I didn't do the acrylics on camera. I didn't record me doing that just because I thought this might take like quite a long time to do, so yeah, I didn't. God, I'm so far away from the from my hand. Can't see. Yeah, I didn't record it. Sorry, I was just getting some more black out. Now this eye kind of goes this way. Don't worry if it's not the same shape. I don't. I don't even think Scream's eyes are the same shape anyway, are they? So I had to mix. I mean, with this one, obviously, I'm not going to say what it is. But I don't actually own a green gel polish. Like, again, it's because I never used to do gels. I had some. Do have some, but not that many. So I never really owned any. Yeah. So what I ended up having to do was mix. So I'm just kind of bringing like his cheek in. Yeah, I had to mix a green acrylic with black black freaking hell, with a clear top coat, green acrylic, and just mix it together. That's the only way I could do it. I know, so it really was the only way I could do it. So I'm just going to bring this up a little bit more. So I'm going to make this white bit, I'm going to cure this and put a little bit more white at the top of there. Okay, so I want to bring this up a little bit more. I might have a bit too much on my brush. Just like his head, just that little bit more. I don't want it that that low. This is why you should do the white first, okay? If you're going to do this, I advise you to do the white first. And then just go in with the black afterwards. Just do like a patch of white, because you can just fill it in. You can just go back in and fill it in. It's just going to be easier than doing the way that I've done it, which is the long way around, I would say. I was actually looking at getting some gel paints as well, but I don't know if I would use them, that's the thing. I honestly don't think I would. I think they would probably go to waste. Okay, so I need to go in and cure this. So I'm going to make his eyes a tiny bit bigger. This one here isn't too bad. It was mainly that other one was a little bit too small. Okay, so he has like he has like a random flick, which I'm assuming is supposed to be his hair, just like that. But I want it to come up a little bit more. This is the thing, trying to do it on yourself is quite difficult. Well, it is for me. Might not be for everyone else, but for me it is. It's because I can't position my hand properly. That is why. Some little like lines under his eyes. Nose. So his nose is kind of like an upside down love heart, I want to say. Fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. Might make it a tiny bit bigger. Can't see. Oh god, I'm so far away. Okay, just gonna make sure his mouth comes over this way a little bit more. Just around there. That's it. That's better. He has some like little creases. I'm assuming they're creases anyway. I'm not actually too sure. Like that. And he actually has a white one. I'm just going to cure this before I ruin it. Okay, so he has like just like this little white, too much on there. Just going down here. I want it to be really bright, this bit. Like that. Okay, let me just take some of this bit off. And I did do some tiny little stars as well, which is what I'm going to do now in his eyes. So white, I need white. These were actually freaking hard because they were so small. Or they're not, they're like crosses. Oh, they weren't actually supposed to be that big, but you know, it is what it is. They're not dark, like white enough. I might just do one in each on this eye, and then I might just do like a little dot maybe like that. Yeah, does that look alright? That'd do. It's because those nails are so much bigger than obviously this. It can be harder to do on obviously smaller nails. Okay, like that. Let me just clean that off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some pink, but I don't want a dark pink. And I wanted to, actually I'll do a white. I don't think this pink will stand out on there. No, it's not going to be bright enough. So I'm just going to do a love heart. One there. And I'm hoping you guys can see alright. I have got my flash on and my ring light, so I'm hoping it is bright enough for you. This bit needs to come higher because I made a bit of a mistake there. Might do one down here as well. Why not? I don't know why I don't use a dotting tool to kind of do it. My kettle's just broke as well. It was working this morning, so I'm going to cure that. Yeah, my kettle's broke. It was working this morning. I had a cup of tea. Just gone to make another one. And it's got water in it, but it's just making this horrible, horrible, horrible loud, really loud sound. You know when it's like boiling and it makes that noise, doesn't it? But this is like 100 times louder. I think it's broke. I don't know why it's making that noise, unless anybody has any idea why it's making that extremely loud noise. Then, you know, let me know, because I think I'm going to have to go and buy a new kettle. Okay, right. Why do I keep swapping over brushes? One should be black and one should be freaking white. Wasting product. So I'm just going to do like a little line. Like that. Little line on this one just here. Okay, now I can cure this. And that's what that one looks like. I haven't top coated it or anything yet. But, yeah, it's okay. Not the best. but it's okay, is what we got. Right, so I'm going to do the phone on this one. So I am going to probably go in with pink, this colour that I've got on this nail for this one. There we go. Right, let's clean this off. Right, so let's do this. Now this is weirdly shaped. I pinched it with a tool pincher. Yeah, so it's not brilliantly shaped. So I'm just gonna go round like this. I do have to go careful because, like I've just said, it's not brilliantly shaped. And then round like this. I'm going to do a circle if I can. It's actually quite hard, you know, to do this on nails that are really C-curved. Like, look at that. Can you see? That's why I'm having a bit of difficulty. Okay, circle on this side. I mean, we're going to fill this in, so it doesn't have to be perfect just yet. I haven't got any bright colour gel polishes either, because otherwise I would have done this in like bright pink. This is like the brightest pink I have. So yeah, we work with what we've got. Just filling it all in. Like that. That should be good. So I'm going to cure this now before we do... Oh, actually, let me see if I can just get that like that. And this bit I did find a little bit hard. Too much on there. As long as you can see that there's kind of like a hole in the middle, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. I mean, the phone should have been higher up and probably not that big. But again, the nails are a lot longer. I could have done the phone smaller, but it's okay, you get the gist. You know what that is. So I'm going to go in and cure. Okay, so I'm going to go in with some white. I don't want too much on there. And I'm just going to follow this circle kind of thing as best as I can anyway. And I'm not doing it that part. Okay, can you see how I've left a little gap? Because I want to go from like, oh, I can get some more on. From not very straight. So I'm going to do like some little lines Might have one just here. Like that. Again, I'm going to follow this circle. Like that. I'm going to try and do the thinnest white sort of, just a tiny little line basically. Just so it looks like they're standing out. Okay, now I'm going to get this dot and, well, it's tiny, and I'm just going to go. Okay, I've never seen one of these phones before, so I don't know how many dots. Oh no, it's alright, ignore that. I'm thinking of something else. Okay, like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cure. So I'm going to do a tiny little love heart, but I want this one in black, just to tie some of the nails together. So I'm probably going to do it here, I think. Oh yeah. Filling it in. This bit seems a little bit like kind of pointy. So I'm just going to bring that bit up a little bit. Like that. I'm going to cure that, do a little white sort of, like that little line on there, and I'll be back. And that's that bit done. So that's the phone. I mean, I'm not in love with the mask, but I think it's just because his eyes aren't that pointy. Does that make sense? But you know, it's what we got. But I have noticed one thing, which isn't supposed to be like that. It's supposed to just have like a little, just a little line going across there. Right, so the next one, we gon' do the knife. So, sorry guys, the doctors rang me. They had the information from the hospital yesterday, which I didn't know, saying that I've got a rib fracture. Oh, it's sticking. Yeah, so that's why I'm in so much pain, but I've got stronger painkillers now. Well, I haven't, I've got to go and pick them up. So we're going to do the knife. This one, I like doing this one. So we're going to do that one. So I'm going to get some black and draw like the outline. So I want it kind of like there, going down there. We're going to be filling it in, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I can do it there as well. And then I'm going to go kind of sort of this way. I want it a bit like out longer than those lines, like that. It's hard doing it on yourself, you know, it's not easy. I'm going to go in on this bit. I'm going to bring this bit down. Yeah, so he's told me I need to make sure I cough, but it hurts to cough. But I need to do really, really deep coughs, otherwise you can get a chest infection from where you're not coughing properly because of a fractured rib. So yeah, that's what's happened. I didn't even know. She said to me my ribs were fine, but that was my back ones, and when she started touching my front ones, it was really, really painful. And then, yeah, she gave me a letter of how to look after my rib and what I should be doing and about coughing and stuff like that, but I didn't read it, to be honest. I thought that it was just my muscle. She didn't tell me that I had a fractured rib. She sent it to the doctor, and then I just spoke to the doctor and he said, I've got your discharge letter and you have a fractured rib, which she didn't tell me. So this is going to be one thick knife. I don't know if I like it, but we're gonna keep going. I'll wipe it off if I don't like it. I'll fill that bit in a minute. We just get some more black. Okay. So, kind of want to go like that. I want you to be able to see that it's a knife though, and I think I might have done it a bit too big. Hopefully when it's all like filled in, it'll be okay. And top coated, because obviously top coat always brings it to life, doesn't it? Oh, I can't get down there, come on. I mean, you can tell that's a knife, right? Or should I have brought this bit up a bit more? I might do. So you can actually see it. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to cure this and then we're going to fill that bit in and we're going to do that grey. And I'm going to do some like red drips on it. So I've done that. I'm now going to fill this bit in. Like a grey kind of colour. Don't worry if you get it on the black, because you can always go back over that black if need be. Which I think I will on this side, because I want it a bit more thicker on the black, just to make it stand out really. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to go in and cure. Okay, so I'm going to get some red. And I'm just, oh, that's probably a bit too much. I don't want it too thick. Just kind of making it look like there's blood on there, you know? Maybe a little bit more. Bring that bit round a bit, because when it's like that, I want you to be able to see that there is a bit of blood on there. And I'm going to get a tiny bit of black, and I'm just going to do a little swoosh. Like that. So I'm not going to bother curing that yet. I'm just going to go and leave that. And I'm going to get some white. So I'm just going to clean off my brush. I have got about 10 of these, but these are my favourite. So I'm going to do a love heart. Just here, I think, at the bottom. I don't know why I do love hearts. I just think it makes it look that little bit more prettier. Filling it all in. Might make it a little bit more bigger just at the top, just to, so it does actually look like a love heart and not just like a circle. It's going in with each other though. Stop it. Stop going in with each other. Do you know what I mean? It's just... This might be a bit better now. That side, and I'm just going to do this bit from here. Okay. Maybe make it a bit more fatter around this side. Okay, so I'm going to go in and cure. So I've just done that little, just a little black line. I don't know whether to have some blood drips going down there, but not in that colour, maybe in like this pink. Don't know, we will figure that out in a minute. But this one I'm going to do the no, you hang up if there's enough room. I don't know if there's going to be, but we're going to give it a good go. So let me get some black. So no, you hang up. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room. I will try it. I mean, I can fill it in afterwards if I need to. Okay, so let me just sort this out. Okay, so I sorted the top bit out and I've just went over the top of them in black. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get my black again, and I'm just going to do kind of like a blood drip from the P. If it looks alright, I don't know. We're just going to try it and see what we think. I mean, that looks like nothing, so we're going to take that off. Because it just looks terrible. Okay, so we'll leave that one for now. So now we're going to do this one. I mean, I might do some blood drips up there after, but we'll do this one. So I need to get some green. So I've got my green. As I said, I don't have green gel polish. So I've mixed some top coat with some green acrylic, which is this one, Nail Nails. So I'm first going to do, I will do the outline after, I think. If I can hold it this way, it's going to be quite hard. Oh, here. Doesn't really bother me if it's not completely straight because we're going to fill it in afterwards. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to... I mean, do I want it a bit longer? Let's just do it a bit longer. I'm just making sure there's enough green in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cure this now. So that's cured, so I'm going to get my black and I'm just going to outline it. It's quite hard to outline it on this side, I can't see. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Like that. Okay, this top bit needs to be white, so I'm just, actually I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm just going to get a bit of white. Oh god, too much, too much. And I'm just going to fill this bit in. Okay, I've literally just gone over that black line. And I forgot to cure it as well before I did this. So I'm just going to redo a black line a bit further down just to cut that off. Okay, not too bad. So I'm going to get a bit of grey, but I'm going to mix it with a tiny little bit of black. Just to make it a little bit more darker, I suppose. A little bit darker. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cure that. So that's that one, and now what I need to do is that one. Okay, so I am gonna go in with black just to outline kind of where I want it to be. I don't know if I can do it this way. Never done it this way before. And then I'll just fill it in. Try and get this side now. Down here. Ugh, God, I can't see. So hard for me to see, it really is. Oh God, you weren't even in frame, sorry. From what it looked like anyway, you weren't. Meet these two in the middle. Okay. So I'm just gonna cure this, fill it in, and then I might have to go back over the black. So I've just kind of flash cured it. So what I've done is I've made the green a little bit darker now by adding more acrylic. And I'm just gonna fill this in. But I will go back over the black again, because I'm gonna need to detail it a bit more. I don't know if I've kept all of this in real time. It depends how long this light is going to take. because this has got like, because it's acrylic, it's actually nice to move around. It doesn't, it stays where you put it kind of thing, and then you just move it around. I like that. Yeah, so if you haven't got the right colour gel polish and you have an acrylic, just mix it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cure that. So that's cured. I'm going to go back in with my black. Okay. I'm just like detailing it a little bit more. Bring that in down there. See how I brought it down? Because you want it to be a bit more detailed than what it is, which will give it more definition. Make this a bit more black. Why are you not going black? Come on. I want you black. There we go. It's better. We need to do some of the like little, I don't know, spiky bits on the outside as well. Oh shit. I can't get this one very well. Okay, so that's that bit. Now I need to bring some of this down. Okay, so do that again. That's that bit done. Oh, itchy ear. So I just need to do like some little tiny little spikes. Now these don't have to be perfect. I'm not going to do like a ridiculous amount. You see, like that? How do I do this side? Oh no, I'll have to do it this way. Come on. That just looks like a massive smudge there. Makes me kind of like go a little bit dizzy sometimes from staring and concentrating for so long. Get some more black and black this out a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go in and cure. So I have just flash cured it, and I'm just gonna do again Love Heart, but I'm gonna do it in white just to brighten up this nail a little bit. Okay. Oh, too much. Look how much I've got on there. I might just do it like here. Hope this wasn't a bad idea. I'm not gonna like kind of ruin it. That'll be alright, won't it? Do you reckon? Might do is I might just put a little dollop there. Like that. Get my thinner brush now. Get rid of that black on there. I'm just gonna go just do one of those like little star things. A bit more than that. Sticking to everything. I just want to brighten up this now just a little bit more because it's a little bit dull. Okay, so once that's cured, I'll do that little light black line just there, very small, and then I will be back and we'll do some blood drips on here. So I forgot to do like this little line going from there down there, if I can get enough black. Shit. Okay, now I'm going to cure and we will do some blood drips. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing the blood drips in pink, like this phone, just to kind of bring it all together, I suppose. So I'm just putting some gel polish on my palette. Right, okay, clean brush. I don't know if it's going to stand out. I'm hoping it does. Bringing that down a little bit. Like that. I just want it to kind of match the phone as well. I only want a little one here. I don't like them to kind of be the same length. I like one to be a bit shorter. Oops, wrong pink. Nearly went into the wrong pink then. Okay, kind of like that. I will put some white on there just to, you know, bring it to life a little bit more. Once it's cured, obviously. I'm gonna make that a bit wider. Okay, so I'm gonna go and cure this, and then I'll put some little bits of white on and we will be back. Okay, so I've just top coated and put some cuticle oil on. I did go ahead and just do a little love art off camera, but that's what they look like. What do we think? Do we like them? Still a bit sticky there. Haven't wiped them over yet, so they're still a bit tacky. But that's what they look like. What do we think? I mean, am I going to get kicked off YouTube for doing that? Surely not. But yeah, I think they're so cool, I really do. I mean, a top coat always just finishes the look off, doesn't it? But yeah, that's what they look like. Absolutely love them. I think this is probably going to be my favourite set ever. I really do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this set, then please like this video, comment on it, and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.